9:59 p.m. So, what's the best thing to do if people are not being genuine with you? They treat you like crap. They don't respect you all the way. Your hand that you give, they don't give their same hand back. The best thing to do, in my opinion, I'm going to say opinion, in real life, because there ain't no opinion or debating. This is just what to do. This is a kind of like a solution or just a thing to do, right? The best thing to do is step away from these people and never speak to them. Change your numbers and all that. You can be like, you can be more assertive and be like, you know what, F this crap, F y'all, I'm going to be on my own stuff, and be honest and assertive. But you don't have the balls to do that. You don't. I didn't have the balls to do that. So you know what I done? I decided to stop speaking to people until I gained the courage to step up for myself by facing my own self first before I could step up to these people. Because when you start to stand on business, these people are going to think that you're attacking them. And they're going to think you're playing with you because the way they addressed you was like they didn't respect you all the way and they didn't take you serious. But they didn't look at it as that. They just look at you just because they thought you was that person. Because you're nice or whatever. You let things slide. But they ain't look at it that way because they think you're just a friend to them. But when you give them that same energy back, they're going to think that you're attacking them. And I don't really suggest that unless you're you're really about it. Because if you be assertive and stand on business, you're going to make a lot of enemies. They're going to be uncomfortable. And then they're going to want to seek vengeance or whatever. Or you're going to get into like a confrontation. So the best thing to do is get the hell away from these people and just change your number if people don't treat you right and move away. Because new people, they already know how you are. They already know your new standard. They'll respect it. But these old people that've been around you, they already see you for like what you are, and they kind of been like that. They're not used for you. They're not used to you adding and displaying boundaries. So they're going to be kind of uncomfortable. So it's going to turn into like a fight. And now you're going to develop unseen enemies. People like, this is your enemy, because this person probably knew the people that you was close to. So it's like, what's the point of that? You should be more assertive and stand up for yourself. I agree. But you're going to make enemies with these people because in their mind, they're close to you. So the best thing to do is to just leave these people. And then when new people come in your life, you can set the standard. Of course, you're not going to be like, hey, nigga, I'm this and that. You respect that. You're already going to have that. You're going to display that because you respect yourself. You're going to let yourself to get taken advantage of. And they're going to see that. But these old folks or whatever people, you're going to have to just cut it. It's already too late. They already kind of don't respect you. Some people will get it, some respect that, but it's not gonna go well. You're gonna make a lot of enemies, and you don't want to get yourself to a problem. They're gonna want to seek vengeance and make you look like the bad person. If you just leave and don't say anything, all they could do is assume, and with that, they're not truly right. You know what I'm saying? And what they say or think is not valid. They don't know why you left. It could be a reason why. They probably thought you probably like offed yourself or something, but you didn't. You just left. You just went about your way. So the best thing to do is just cut ties and just change your numbers. Because they're going to see maybe his phone number changed. Maybe his phone just connected. Maybe he moved. And then they'll just go on about their life, I guess. But if you assertive and you offend yourself, if you're really about it, you could do that. But man, you're going to have trouble. You're going to have a lot of trouble. But it's okay, though, because you're standing up for yourself. But then you're going to make a lot of like enemies. Because these people are close to you. A lot of these people, like, the best thing to do is just leave and cut ties. Ain't no point trying to explain yourself to these people or whatever. Ain't no point. They're not going to get it. It's too late. They self-absorbed. They don't really like care. They too comfortable with you. When your new self, they're not going to be able to handle it. They're just not. So you got to just cut contact with them because these are the closest people towards you. Okay? And now these people are going to become a liability for you. They know where you live. They know who you are. Now it's like, it's really not a good idea. So the best thing to do is to just cut ties and move the hell away and get out of your hometown. Just leave. There's really no point of doing that. You could stand up for yourself, but then it's like, you're just going to make these enemies for no reason. Now your hometown is against you. What's the point of that, bro? You got to just seek peace sometimes. You're not even a bad person. Okay? So what's the point of trying to prove yourself? Just leave. And you attract new people who are right for you, who respect you. Because you being an asshole assertive, they're not going to like that. They're just not going to be able to handle it. They're going to be quite uncomfortable. So it's best to just leave. You know what I'm saying? And when you attract new people, they will know how to address you. Okay, because you learn from your mistakes from the past. You learn not to repeat that. That's the best thing to do. So